Right, good afternoon, everyone. Happy Friday. Gonna hopefully have a nice, exciting weekend. I hope you've got something fun planned to do in your house. Welcome to your reading lesson. Okay, so today we are carrying on with our new favorite story, which is Flat Stanley. Okay, so your first job, really quick, is you're going to turn to your adult and tell them who wrote the story of Flat Stanley. Who wrote the story? There's even a hint on my screen. Did you get it? The author of the story, so the writer of the story, was Jeff Brown. It says it on the title and also says it. Well done if you got that. All right, before we get into Flat Stanley, though, we're going to just look at a couple of questions. Okay, so here we're looking at a question that starts with when. Okay, when did the goblin wake up? Is the question we're looking at. So when it's a when question, what does our answer have to be? Tell your adult, when you get a when question, what does our answer have to be? Right, well, hopefully you said that our answer needs to be a time. Okay, so well done if you said that. When we have a question that starts with when, our answer must be a time. Now, I've been quite nice here, and I've already underlined the key word that I found in the text. So now I've found it, what do I need to do next? I found the word, what do I need to do? Hopefully you've remembered that I now need to read around the text. So I'm going to read around when. During the time when dinosaurs roamed the world, a goblin called Inca woke up. So when did the goblin wake up? When dinosaurs roamed the world. Okay. Now, what about a what question? What must my answer be if my question starts with what? Tell your adult. Hopefully, you have said that it is an object, something that you can hold, is normally what you answer with when the question is what. So again, I've been really kind. I've done the first couple of steps for us. I've underlined my keywords in the text. I've underlined the keywords in my question. I've found those keywords in my text. Now I need to, like we all said, read around it. So I found defeat the lion, which was in my question. What was needed to defeat the lion? The only way to defeat the lion was to find the magical sword of Avonmore. Okay, so what was needed to defeat the lion? The magical sword of Avonmore. I hope that's how it's pronounced, Avonmore. Right, now on to our new favourite book, which is Being Flat. Okay. When Stanley got used to being flat, he enjoyed it. He could go in and out of rooms, even when the door was closed, just by lying down and sliding through the crack at the bottom. Mr. and Mrs. Lambchop said it was silly, but they were quite proud of him. Arthur got jealous and tried to slide under a door, but he just banged his head. Being flat could also be helpful, Stanley found. He was taking a walk with Mrs. Lambchop one afternoon when her favourite ring fell from her finger. The ring rolled across the sidewalk and down between the bars of a grating that covered a deep, dark shaft. Mrs. Lambchop began to cry. Okay, so that's the section we're looking at today. Nice short section. Now, a couple of things I just want to flag up before we move on to the questions. The book I have is a English version, whereas this one here, the only one you can find online, unfortunately, is an American version. So there's a slight difference in words. So for example, here, where it says sidewalk, over here, that's what we call a pavement. Okay, so it says sidewalk, but what that means is the pavement, next to the road, the pavement. Okay, and the other thing is here, it says, favorite, but that's not how we spell favorite. In America, they spell favorite different to us. We have an extra U in there. All right, so just a few important things to remember. I'll flag up whenever there's a big difference that we need to know about, okay? Right, so questions. Like yesterday, just a few questions to look at. The first 4 questions, I expect everyone to be able to do. The next 4 is up to you if you want to extend yourself, give yourself that bit more of an extra challenge. I'd love to see you give it a go. The first 4 questions are ones where you need to use those steps we talked about. So underline the keyword, find that keyword, read around it, then write your answer. Whereas the bottom one, some of them you might have to think a bit differently for them. Okay? It's not just about finding an answer in the text. That is it from me for your reading lesson. I just wanted to say before I go, I wanted to give a shout out to Iman, who did a brilliant summary of her reading from yesterday and worked really hard in her lesson. So I was really pleased to see that work. Okay, so keep sending in your work to year2@theprimaryacademy.com, and maybe next week you might get a shout out. All right, so have a wonderful Friday afternoon. Have a wonderful weekend, and I'll see you, well, I won't see you, but you'll see me, lucky you, again on Monday. Thanks, everyone.